Oh. Welcome to our soon-to-be changed again, but current office layout, podcast studio, creativity den, whatever this is. We're doing it. So I am off to a very terrible start about uploading every Tuesday. Haven't really done it since the first one. Quickly, we had someone reach out, said he was going to, demanded, based on the previous podcast, someone demanded that we mulch 24 acres for $1,500 per acre, or per day, with a guarantee of 3 to 4 acres per day. Yeah, that's literally the dumbest thing I've heard all month. I'm not saying all time, but just this month. So, no, customers don't set price. Do they, Ben?
No.
You know what we need? Coasters for beers and energy drinks.
Yeah.
It is the afternoon. I'm not an alcoholic, and this is only number 2.
That's number 3.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, anyways, look at this cool iPhone we found. We're giving her mom a new phone, and I found this old one, so it's doesn't turn on, but it's still tiny. Look at it compared to the new phone. I think that's why I kept it. Probably got like a 4 megapixel camera. I don't know if that's a lot, but I think it's a little.
There's no spot for it.
We are so excited. We've cut a lot of excess in our budget. That was kind of luxury stuff that we weren't even using. And one thing we did is we went back to QuickBooks. It's much more basic than our other software we were using, but also we were already paying for QuickBooks. But it's also astronomically cheaper, and when it's set up right, it's pretty nice. So our estimates are the look of our estimates are going to change. Content is roughly the same. It's a little more streamlined, a little more scalable. It matches what we're doing better. So Lacey's here. I'm going to try and get her to be at every podcast because she actually is, when she's not camera shy, she's actually very useful and smart, and her input is helpful. But that being said, she's shy, so I don't know. You guys get her to talk. But
I'm not even being recorded.
you're not being recorded. You're just talking to me. That's it. So I do want. We're gonna get guests on. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get some good guests. We should get Joe on. Just come be on the podcast, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fireworks.
That would have to be a tailgate talk.
Oh, for sure, tailgate talks. Yeah, this is tailgate talk.
Yeah.
But anyways, today's podcast episode is titled something along the lines of how to not suck as a customer. Just say, we gotta do that. We gotta address that. Everyone always says the customer's always right. Customer's always right. No, customer's not always right. Most of the time they are, sure. It's if you need their business, sure, then accommodate their desires and their needs and their wants. But it doesn't mean they're right. If you want me to clear your land with a chainsaw because that's what you think is right, that's fine. It's not right though. I can do it a lot faster with equipment. So just because something's right, or they say customers are always right, does not mean they are. So that means that there are bad customers. There's people that just suck at being a customer, and I wanted to kind of fence everybody into their respective spots, if we will. If you're a contractor, then maybe the last episode or these coming episodes will work for you if you're in the land clearing, forestry, mulching, equipment space. But also if you're a customer, those are also helpful to be transparent and understand the process and what we have to put up with on our end. But this episode, this is for the shitty customers. I've had a few. Actually, if you go back to our YouTube channel, and It is a video called something along the lines of forestry mulching in the middle of nowhere, if I remember correctly. Let's scroll down. Oh, forestry mulching in the woods with the Cat 259D. Yeah, talk about shitty customer. Yep. Steven. Still owes what, $3,700? Something like that. It's a shitty customer. Because he's not paying, he's refusing to pay the rest of his bill because there's trees still standing on his property. Yeah, dude. Once again, there should be, based on the contract that you signed and the work you requested. So that's just one. There's shitty customers all over the place. I haven't been this long enough that I definitely want to kind of address this situation. So when a customer calls any contractor, any business, and you need work done, first thing you should do is call them with an open mind. You are not an expert. I don't care what you, unless you already do that work, which wouldn't really make any sense to call someone else to do it if you already do it. But unless you already do the work, you're not an expert, and you're calling someone else with questions. So go in open-minded. Okay, that's number one. Be able to listen to the answers when you ask a question. A lot of people ask me a question and then just like talk over me when I go to answer it and answer the question, but they're gonna answer it wrong, and then I have to work all this bad information back and start rebuilding with good information, fair information, truth, and it tends to make conversations longer than they need to be. And I'm just not that kind of person. I don't like to talk for no reason. So if we have a target, let's get this conversation done. This is not talking for no reason. This is, we have a target, right? We have a topic. How to not suck as a customer. So, I think that's number one. What? What's number two?
But you can look at it later. Or now. Quick preview. Is that what it's supposed to look like?
Print preview. QuickBooks estimates suck, by the way. They don't format good. Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Well, I thought it was going to have a breakdown of...
No, I didn't do the breakdown on it. Unless people want it, but there's no need for it. It just makes the estimates longer. It makes it really choppy. So the first line item will go full width, and the second one, the add-ons, they subcategorize it under it, so it gets real skinny. It'll be like 9 pages long. It's stupid.
Where do you want me to put the parcel in?
Oh, there's a line item for job site. Or project. Just type project. And then parcel ID, address, size. Also at the bottom, I'll put it on the bottom of the land clearing one. So anyways, welcome to the office. How to not suck as a customer. Reason, or fact number 2, or task, target, habit number 2 is be flexible. Bruce Lee said, be like water. You pour water in a cup, it takes the shape of the cup. Pour water in a bowl, it takes the shape of the bowl. Okay, I can give you an estimate. Lacey can give you an estimate. And that is only based on averages. So it's just based on previous jobs. Unless your land is literally identical to the land we did before, that's based on, that's built those averages, then the price is going to change. People act, not very often, but often enough to that it needs to be talked about, that, oh, the estimated price was this, so that should be the final price. Nope. That's actually why we use the term estimate. So, according to Google, the term estimate means roughly calculate or judge the value, number, quantity, or extent of. So just roughly guesstimate what the project's going to cost. That's what an estimate is. That's what I don't know if she just sent it, but that's what she's working on. So at the end of the project, or at different phases of the project as we move along and there's billing periods, don't be surprised. Be flexible. If you don't want the work done, or you want to be under a certain dollar amount, then just say that. If someone walked up to me and said, hey, I want you to clear this 10 acres, but I only want to pay 10 grand, which people have done, swear to God, I tell them, okay, well, we'll do that one instead, and it'll be this much. So just be flexible. We don't bill one time at the end. We bill through phases. So it's basically progress payments into land clearing. Once the trees are down and stacked, you pay for that. Okay? Once we root rake and grub everything, you pay for that. We don't like to haul debris. There's no point in us doing it and putting that in our bids. If you insist on it, sure, but I'm still going to do it this way. We just hook you up with whoever is the best value for grapple trucks in that area. That's consistent, that's professional, has good trucks, doesn't leak oil everywhere, stuff like that. Has insurance, doesn't rip people off. Like that company, we just introduce you to manager there and say, here, call them, tell them this. You're a tree shop customer, you'll get a deal. And then all you do is pay them when they haul loads. Once those loads are hauled, that means that the land clearing is done. There's nothing left on the job site. Now you can start doing your dirt work. So some people, especially on the West Coast for some reason, they don't even haul the clearing debris. They just shove it into a pile and build this fancy ass house. And it's just like, wait, that looks terrible. It's like a Naples thing, I think. I don't know. There's a contractor in Naples, and if you're this contractor, I'm sorry, but like at least just give them a reference of who they can call to move that stuff. And also stop piling it up behind trees in the front yard. Like they're leaving trees standing around these big piles. And it's like, okay, well, a grapple truck can't even get in there. So someone else is going to come in there with an excavator, rip that pile apart, make a better pile somewhere else with a grapple truck and get it. It's just silly. It's just silly. It's just a waste of time and money. So, yeah, be flexible. What's number 3, babe? What do you want customers to do better?
No.
You don't know?
No. Communicate.
Communicate better. That's such a good one. It is a good one. Because contract companies, businesses are expected to have untouchable communication. With Lacey in control of the office, we're pretty good.
And now the phone.
And now the phone. Yeah, I gave her the phone back. I don't even know why I had it. It just stayed in the truck most of the time. People would call and I wouldn't need an answer.
And now we just got all the voicemail.
And our voicemail wouldn't work. Thanks, T-Mobile. God, I hate T-Mobile. I can't wait to go back to AT&T. Don't buy T-Mobile if you live in Florida. That's not fun. That's a bonus point, okay? Don't suck as a customer by calling us. Don't call us with a T-Mobile phone, because we also have T-Mobile phone and we just can't talk to each other then because they suck. I'm kidding. They're not that bad. They're like 75% good, which is still passing. So AT&T is like 85% good.
It goes to 2 pages.
Yeah.
For one.
I know. It's QuickBooks. It's annoying. QuickBooks!
I like the breakdown.
Into it. Fix your estimate forms. Make them more customizable. They're terrible. They're customizable, but not that much. So, what else? Communicate. Yeah. So, what she says communicate, she means answer questions directly. So, if she asks you, if you call and say, hey, I want my land cleared, and she says, do you want it forestry mulched or do you want it stripped? And bare bones dirt land. And you say, I don't know, whichever one you want to do. Bruh, she don't give a shit. She doesn't. She's just like, oh, okay. So forestry mulching it is. Because that's the less permanent option. Okay, if we went in and cleared, that means whatever trees are there are gone. And they're never going to grow again. Those trees are gone. Mulching, it's just the underbrush will grow back in a year and a half. So, yes. If you want land clearing in the traditional sense, where the land is stripped, and then you want the grubbing done, right, the root raking, using those specific words matters. If you want just mulching, just tell her you want mulching. She'll get you scheduled. It's easy. We can hit who?
Taylor. He's gonna call. His questions.
Oh, he just wants to schedule a call next week. Yes, you can schedule calls with me. It's easy. Just ask Lacey whatever you want. She'll get it done. But yeah, there's a lot of changes coming. As far as like location, we're moving, thankfully, to where we want to be. It's a beautiful house. Down the street from her dad, down the street from her friend, down the street from everybody she knows. Nice piece of land. Somewhere, it's technically 10 acres. So it'll be plenty of room for the trailers, the pups, the babies. Tomorrow's Sadie's 1 year birthday party. You guys are gonna love this.
It's a baby purse.
Sadie has a baby purse.
She has a phase of stealing purses and shoes.
Yep, so gotta adjust it for her, but that'll fit her. She loves to carry it around. She likes to drag bags and put stuff in bags and then carry them. She's such a diva, like literally.
Her baby shoes.
And then obviously baby shoes, because she actually wears
Crocs around the house.
my flip-flops that are broken actually, and that's why I don't get rid of them, because she wears them. So we're gonna get her these ones to wear.
We might do that.
You can do what you want.
I'm just saying.
Okay. We can talk about that later, but that's outside of Space Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you want that?
I mean, it would automatically go to this account.
Is it free processing?
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, then we can just transfer ACH it out of there.
You get a debit card.
Cool.
No fees, and deposits are every day.
Talk to Cycle CPA. That's our accountants.
They said
Cycle
let them know once they make the change.
Yeah, Cycle CPA is our accountants. We love them. They're great so far. Accounting work is very boring, so it like it's not like wow, but they respond and they are good at their jobs as far as we can tell. We're not accountants, so
Who knows?
fingers are crossed. But so far, all signs point to a long-term relationship with them is going to be great. Especially as we scale up into where we're going. So there's just like this video is brought to you by Cycle CPA. I'm kidding. It's not. It could be. It's not. This video is brought to you by Tree Shop. So, how to not suck as a customer. Let's just recap. 1. Fuck. 1. What was 1?
Manage expectations.
No, that was 2. 1. Oh my god. We're so bad at this.
No, you're not good when I'm around.
I know. What was 1, babe? I need a Jamie. Young Jamie. That's who manages Joe Rogan's podcast. Are you Jamie? Because you didn't take notes.
I'm doing estimates.
All Joe Rogan says, Jamie, what were we talking about? Normally they're smoking weed and like Buffalo Trace whiskey. So, Buffalo Trace, if you sponsor me, I will drink whiskey on this show. We looked for it the other day at the liquor store. They didn't have any. I'll get some. We drink Jack Daniels around here though. So if Jack Daniels wants to sponsor us, we will get
And
blackout. No, not Tito's. Fuck Tito's. Vodka is for communists. Fact. That's a fact, actually. Vodka is Russian. That's communist. So, no. Whiskey is Tennessee, and that's what we drink. So, anywho, it's not birthday decoration time. Babe, what was number 1?
I don't remember.
Number 2 is be flexible. Number 3 was communicate better. What was number 1? Don't suck. Sums it up. All right. Don't suck is number 1. How to not suck as a customer. 1. Don't suck. 2. Be flexible. 3. Communicate better. I know these seem like a lot, but they're not. They really do help. Can you not do that? Thank you. There's a bunch of noise for no reason. But there's wait a second. Babe.
What?
Are you bored? Do you not care about people that watch this or listen to this?
I'm coming back.
No, she's not. She got up, she got bored. She said, I'm done with that. I'm done with sitting in front of a computer for now. I'm gonna get up and go. Guys, you like our table? It's homemade. We got it in Bunnell, technically, but it's a nice subdivision in new subdivision in Bunnell, just outside of Flagler, actually.
I got a lot of these in that.
That's actually Flagler, and yeah, this is awesome. We got it for $100. Look at this thing. It's great. It actually fits better at the new house than here, but could have just not put it up. We had to get it because we like this vibe better. More productive, i.e., more podcasts get done. We will have the microphone. We will have microphones soon, which will definitely
Nice.
which will definitely increase the production value.
Burr.
What do you want to talk about, babe? What's another pain point for customers? You know what'd be cool is if we just drilled a little hole in the middle of the table and our microphone stands were there in the middle of the table. I mean, obviously it has to come down, but like that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I actually have this microphone for gaming because it's just better quality. Not that I game anymore, but I used to be pretty heavy into it. But yeah, it'll be something like that, and then we can pretend we're Joe Rogan. Like we just, okay, can you put that microphone close to your mouth? It's making a lot of feedback in my headset. And then, look at that. Look at this. Who am I? I'm Joe Rogan, babe.
I figured.
Yeah, he has. I think he actually, it's been a while since I watched a podcast of his, but I think he has like the more boom mic looking microphones, not a Yeti Snowball. That's what this is. This is a Yeti, a blue Yeti Snowball, and it's fantastical when it works.
Fantastical?
Yep, fantastical. Fantasticals. Fantasticals. It's funny sounding. So, I don't need those. Anywho, it's Friday, so I'm gonna fuck. Got a party tomorrow. We're doing Sunday. Nothing, hopefully, but just hanging out.
So far.
Perfect. We should turn this on and see what's on here. I bet Subway Surfer is on here.
I don't know if I want to know what's on there.
Did you ever play that game?
No.
It's pretty. I liked it a lot. It was pre Candy Crush. Subway Surfer was pre Candy Crush. If you like Subway Surfer, you have to subscribe. All right, there, did it. You have to do it now. I dare you to. But anyway, Subway Surfer was legit. It was like you probably played. What's it called? Tomb Runner?
Raider?
No, it was a game where you just swipe left and up and down. Down is slide, up is jump, left, right. And there's obstacles in the way and stuff. Yeah, it was just it was endless if you just kept going. Like it was just high score stuff. So yeah, we played that a lot in high school. Not saying this phone's from high school, but it has carbon fiber wrap, carbon fiber sticker on the back of it, which tells me that I definitely had this when I rode a motorcycle. So this phone is a potato.
You're getting off track.
You're
You're getting off track.
Okay, how to not suck as customer part 4, or fact number 4. Pay your bill! Don't have her have to call you to get paid. This is it, right here. This is all that works here. Okay, it takes a lot to do what we do. That's why there's most time there's employees, there's full-time office staff. Like this is it. So we have to do everything, and if she has to keep hounding you to pay your bill, that's just annoying. Like it's just stupid. So pay your bill. We like that. That's easy. We're not difficult. ACH is our favorite. Credit cards, checks, cash.
Cash is our favorite.
Cash is our favorite. My bad. Yeah, cash is definitely our favorite. That's instant. ACH is our second favorite because we don't have to pay for ACH.
Checks.
And then it's checks, and then it's credit cards. Because credit cards we have to pay a lot for. It's 2.5% of whatever we run. We have to pay. So automatically we lose 2.5% interest or profit out of the 100% pie, right? So 2.5% is automatically gone. So the maximum profit we could have is 97.5%. So we hate cards. We run them for you to be more convenient for you. All right. What are we doing? Oh, deposits. We had a guy who was scheduled for next week. Actually, didn't pay his deposit. I'm not kidding. We will not move equipment to your job site if you haven't paid the deposit. I do not care. The deposit is there for a reason. If you can't pay the deposit, you're not going to pay the bill at the end of the project either. Let's be real. If I'm going to bring $250,000 worth of equipment to your property for a couple $1,000s worth of work, you better pay the deposit. And it's not even a bad deposit. It's literally just our minimum and transport. That's it. Whatever it costs to transport equipment to your site plus the 4-hour minimum. That's it. If we get it done in under 4 hours and you have something else you want me to do on the property, by all means say so. If I ask you if everything's good to go, hey, that's it. We're mulched. And you say, great, and it's less than 4 hours? Okay, it's still 4 hours that gets billed though. That was paid. You don't owe anything. So there's not a lot to say there. Not really. But what else do you want to talk about? We have to. What questions we should ask? What questions should we ask? I just invited Joe to be on the podcast. We'll see. Not Joe Rogan. It is one of my goals, not to have Joe Rogan on, but to have Alex Hormozy on. If you don't know who Alex is or who Mosey Nation is, then whatever. Like, it's not gonna bother you. It's not that life altering if you're not in the business space or the learning about business and all that kind of stuff. Actually, I have his book's in the other room. I have his book. Alex, drop more books. Tag Alex Hormozy. Let's find out what his YouTube is so we can tell people what to tag. Hold on. Because there's a lot of fakers too. People that scam to be him. So, dude, it's just Alex Hormozy. That's perfect. He has a gray check mark. Oh, it's verified. It's gray on YouTube. Are we verified? I don't know. Let's find out. Nope. How are we not verified? Oh well, probably need to have 100,000 subscribers or something. Which we're almost there. We're at 2.25 on the dot, actually. Actually, no, it's not on the dot. It is 2,000. I was hoping T-Mobile would load it fast enough. 2,251. We're one subscriber off from 2.25. One fuckhead fucked with me. I appreciate it though. It's okay. These phones are all dead. Why are they? Plug one of them in. I don't have a charger over here. Anyways, can you bring me a beer?
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the new office. It's gonna be great. Isn't it, babe?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Thinking what we need to get.
Oh, just...
Oh, I got stuff for cupcakes. That's what we're doing. We're not making a cake. We're doing cupcakes.
I thought we were doing cookie.
We're doing cupcakes.
Oh, we're doing... I thought we were
you
buying
chocolate or
Publix
vanilla?
cupcakes.
I was gonna make them.
I told you could make cookie cake where you're not making cake. We just Publix cake is better than whatever you're gonna make.
Well, it's a day's notice, so
They don't have cupcakes at Publix?
they're not gonna match. Oh,
They're not gonna match? Is that what you just said?
yes, I have rainbow tops.
Oh, you're funny. Alright, guys. I don't know. I think that's it for this episode. I'm busy. I'm actually not busy. I didn't get a beer, though. You said you're good. I asked you to get it.
Okay. Ask me again.
Oh, you can pour it in front. Are you scared to pour in front of the camera?
Don't you want salt?
Yeah, you can just splash a little on the bottom and then pour on camera. It's funny. I promise you, it's worth it.
Fine. Let me make sure I do it right for you. Let me make sure I get your beer. I don't like the salt on the bottom. Otherwise, there would have been no foam.
I know that's.
Why would you do that? That's stupid.
It makes it foam.
There normally is no foam.
I know. One weekend, I poured beers. Right after high school, I poured beer at a Bills game, and I probably poured 1,000 Coors Light cans into a plastic cup for Bills fans that were from Canada. The Canadian Bills fans, they might actually be better Bills fans than Buffalo Bills fans. They're definitely better than me at being a Bills fan. I'm a Bills fan for sure. Like, go Josh Allen, let's go. But I'm so bad at knowing what day the Bills play. When's the next Bills game, babe? She knows. She has it on the calendar now. It's date night. Whenever the Bills play, it's date night. Oh, we should do that.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. I don't know. I can't look right now.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it to myself. I understand that, but it was a joke to have you pour it on camera and make half of it foam. It's literally terrible.
Next game, August 13th.
Tomorrow? Fuck. All right, Sadie, your birthday's gonna be at the bar.
No, it's not.
There's a couple bars actually here in Volusia County that are Bills bars. No, I know at least two, I think. But, anyways.
Oh, you're done.
What?
Oh, you're done.
You want to end on this shitty beer pour?
It's your fault.
Alright, I gotta go a little side by side up. Gotta get it running first. Gotta jump it. Its battery's dead, I guarantee it.
Well, I gotta mow there then.
It's a
We're
Honda,
not leaving a patch.
so it'll run. It just needs some electricity. What else are we gonna do today? Oh, I guess I greet the kids. It's 4 o'clock. Alright. What's today's video? Let's go, or yeah, today's Friday, so there's gonna be a video dropping today. It's about land clearing. Yep. Oh God, we're in a Volvo. Hate Volvo equipment. If you work for Volvo equipment, you should talk to me. Like, reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. Volvo America. I don't care if it's Volvo anywhere. Just Volvo. Let's talk. You have a lot of potential, but you just suck at certain things. Certain things that actually matter when you're in the seat running the hoe. And it's not just me, because I've seen it with other YouTubers running Volvos, specifically Les Dig. He has the same issues with it, whether he admits it or not, I'm not 100% sure, but I can see him bouncing around that cab all day long. Nothing, okay, let's just say that, let's preface that. I ran a John Deere 135G. She actually ran it. That was the job that you ran it. Somewhere I have a video of it. I can't find it, but it's somewhere. And it was okay. It bounced a little bit. It was annoying. A Volvo 140 bounces more than a 135G. And that's just not acceptable. Like, that's 135 was like borderline not acceptable. Like, that was the edge. 130. If I moved, and this is not like, oh, loaded bucket, empty, like loaded, you have a log in it. I'm talking booming out should not make the machine bounce on its toes. It shouldn't. That should not ever happen. I don't care how much the pump is turned up. It just should not happen. So when it does that, which the Volvo 140 does, it's a no for me, dog. So Volvo, reach out to me. But anyway, other than that, it's pretty standard. Right? We're not really doing much else today. Gonna have fun the rest of the night, huh? No. All right. Oop.
You're fine, bub.
We're about to have 56 YouTube videos on. Breaking stuff. Oh, about to fall over my chair. I don't have a cool computer chair yet because we just got this table yesterday. And Lacey's sitting in actually what's my computer chair, so.
No, it's my computer chair.
That's fine. She can have that one. I'll get a new one. Yeah? I'm just gonna leave this here. It's fine. It's out of the way. Alright, y'all. I'll see you later.